Morning, everybody. It is 8:32 on this Wednesday morning, the 25th of October, and this is your pre-opening comment video number 1957. It is a very quiet morning. Um, Asia mixed, Europe down, Country Garden down in default on their dollar bonds. I know that we see this or a derivative of this almost every day. Makes you wonder what the consequence is for these Chinese companies. One more reason not to trade in Chinese companies. Okay, earnings this morning. We had Boeing with a beat on revenue, but a slight loss, although their conversation about how the company is running sounded pretty aggressively bullish. And for that reason, the stock, which closed 182.36 yesterday, has been as high as 189.50. The last is 188.10, and that's up 579 or 3.15%. We also had T-Mobile, which was a miss on revenues and a beat on earnings. So probably some financial engineering there. Um, Stock is 143.09, and that's up $2.02, 1.4%. Last night we had General Dynamics and Texas Instruments. Texas Instruments was a miss, top and bottom, and poor guidance. And for that reason, the stock is 138 down, $8.92 or 6.1%. General Dynamics, on the other hand, which beat both top and bottom line and gave solid guidance. Basically, General Dynamics makes the Abrams tank, and Lear jets, not Lear, Gulfstream jets, and other armaments, which in today's world is looks like going to be in pretty heavy demand. Stock 238.35, up $5.35, and of course, we have Microsoft. And Microsoft, as you know, last night had a beat, both top and bottom line, and also gave solid guidance on the PC cycle, as sales of or revenues from their licensing fees for all of those new PCs that go out from Best Buy or Dell or really anywhere else, were up between 4 and 5%. Um, the stock right now is trading 345.80, and that is up $15.27, or a move of 4.6%. And in fact, that's what's keeping the Dow on the upside. As far as the futures go, they've been pretty much stable the whole morning. When I came down a little after 7, the Dow was up 97, but the Nasdaq was down 56, and the S&P was down 8. Right now, let's get you a fresh quote on the Dow, and that is Dow now up only 91, so that's holding in there. The S&P is down 12, and the Nasdaq is down about 70. So one side getting worse, the other side holding in there. Not really sure how that's going to go. We had mortgage applications down 1%. So not very much there, although that's a pretty quiet number regardless, rarely has any effect on the market. At 10 o'clock, we have September new home sales. Expectations are for 683,000. The prior month was 675. And at 10:30, we have weekly EIA crude inventories. Last week, that was a uh, draw of 4.5 million barrels, 4.49 million barrels, and that was after a 10 million barrel drawdown the week before. Let's take a look at the charts on the screen. Right now, all you're seeing is all of the futures, and they are sharply unchanged. We have corn down 1/4 of a cent. We have soybeans down 3 cents. We have wheat down 1/2 a cent. We have the oil rebounding slightly, up 1/4. Nat gas up 3 cents. The gold continues to be very quiet. Yesterday's low of 1964 and a close of 1986 was a nice rally. This morning it's down just under $1. Or the silver is down 18 cents. Copper is down 1.6 cents. The softs are basically unchanged to slightly higher. Coffee down 50 cents. Cotton up 50 cents. Sugar up 36 cents. The dollar is up another 20 cents after yesterday's move of up 75 cents. Level is 106.28. Bitcoin, after a little bit of a pullback after yesterday's gigantic move early in the day, closed up 2360, is up another 630. Ethereum also up about 12 and a half. And the bonds are giving up a little bit of the gain here. Last is 109 and 19/32, and that is up 13/32. Down 13/37. Just want to give you a brief look at a couple of these charts. The gold, holding in here, basically right where it should after the rally, an extensive rally. 4 days of consolidation and another breakout. And so far, 4 or 5 days of consolidation again. So, relative strength looks like it's topped out, but all of the moving averages are leaning to the upside. Running out of gas a little bit on the 5 day. Looking at the bonds, which is where we have a position, we had that sharp reversal the day before yesterday. We had 100% up rule trade on the TLT calls. Yesterday, we sold a few more up at $1.61, I think, which is right around where they closed, but the bonds are down this morning, and the TLT follows that. Let's take a quick look. TLT is currently, let's see, TLT 84.32, and that is down $1.03. So we're going to get a little bit of a pullback there, but we have all of our money plus some out of that trade, so I'm not terribly concerned. All right, folks, have a good morning. Be careful out there.